Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to start this project off using this piece of wood that I got at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to paint the whole thing with the color Evergreen. I did the front, the back, and the sides. And I just did one quick coat. Once I have that all coated and it is dry, I am going to take my sander and sand off all of the edges. I'm going to make sure I get some of that plain wood to come back through. Once that was all sanded, I am going to take my antique wax and I'm going to wax around at the edges. And I kind of went in a little bit towards the center. Once that was all done, I'm going to take this piece of muslin that I ripped out and I'm going to Mod Podge that right to the center of the sign. So I'm just going to add a layer of Mod Podge and then I'm going to put that muslin down on top of that. Make sure that I had a good coat of Mod Podge so it held well. And then I'm just going to smooth it out with my hands. Once that was on, I'm going to take these tacks that I have, and I think I got these at Hobby Lobby, and they're just decorative ones. They're furniture tacks, and I'm going to put one in each corner of the muslin. And I'm just going to push them in. They go in relatively easy, and if they don't go in very well, you can just use a small hammer to get them in. Next, I'm going to take this postcard, and I got this on Amazon. It came in a pack, and I used one on a project I did last week also. And they're just a pack of vintage Christmas postcards. And if you want the link, I will share that. I'm just going to add a good layer of it right onto the back of the postcard. And I do it on the back of this because I don't want to cover the whole piece of muslin with this. And I also like how it makes the postcard like a little bit more pliable, so it's a little easier to work with. Once I have that all smoothed out, I am going to take some more of the wax, my antique wax, and just kind of go around at the edge of the card and a little bit on the muslin, just to kind of give it a more of a vintage look. And just kind of go around real lightly. Then I'm going to take this little believe. It's a chipboard word, and I believe it was from Tim Holtz. And I'm just going to put some antique wax on it, just to kind of give it a little bit more of an aged look and have it match the color of the postcard better. And then I also, at the end of the video, I don't show it on film, I actually put a little bit of rub and buff around that believe sign also. Next, I'm just going to add some greenery to the top, which did not want to stay. I was trying not to burn my fingers. And then I'm going to add 2 more pieces on the other side. They kept getting entwined with each other. So I'm just going to hold that for a minute. And then I'm going to add a bell to the top. It was like a gold bell that I added some rub and buff to kind of take away from the brightness of it. So once I have all that greenery trying to stay at the top, it was really fighting me. They kept getting like entangled with each other and pushing each other off. I think next time I will staple those down. And then I just pop my bell on the top, and that is it. This project is finished. I think it turned out so super cute. I love the vintage vibe of it. I hope you enjoyed this project. Thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.